Yo everybody, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, guys, and today we're going to be looking at a deck using the brand new Ho-Oh GX. Now, right now, Ho-Oh GX has kind of been on the fences. Is it good? Is it not good? Well, I don't know. And since my channel's dying today, we're going to try it out, and we're going to see if Ho-Oh GX is good. Now, I tried out this deck on a live stream. I did, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad deck. Basically, Ho-Oh GX has 3 attacks. Each of them are actually kind of decent, alright? Sacred Fire, it's kind of like Ice Blade on Ninetales. Unfortunately, you need an extra energy to do so. With Ninetales, you know, you just need a DCE, and then you can use Ice Blade and Snipe for 50. Sacred Fire needs a Fire and a DC in order to work, so it's not very strong compared to that. You do have Phoenix Burn, which is kind of the main attack Ho-Oh is going to use. For 3 fires and a Colorless, you do 180 damage. 180 is a pretty relevant number because it's going to take out a lot of Pokemon in one hit. Especially with a Choice Band, you could buff that up to even more damage, which is pretty nice. So, for the most part, you're doing a lot of damage with Phoenix Burn. And then you have Eternal Flame GX. Now, you could honestly make a deck just out of the GX attack, which is kind of cool. I like that about Ho-Oh. You can literally make your own deck out of it. Put 3 of any combination of Fire GX or Fire EX Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. This is a strong attack. Now, unfortunately, with Ho-Oh, we are not going to be using this in today's deck. Just because, well, this is a Ho-Oh kind of Turtonator Zoroark deck. So we're not going to bother with Eternal Flame. We're mainly going to be using Phoenix Burn. But I do have a Ho-Oh deck using Eternal Flame, so if you guys want to see a video on that deck, then drop a comment down below and let me know if you guys want to see that. So I could definitely do a video on the Ho-Oh Eternal Flame box deck. For the most part, though, this deck is all about using Kiawe turn 1. The strategy is, of course, Kiawe turn 1. Kiawe is a very strong supporter card that came in Burning Shadows. This is how we're going to be powering up our Ho-Oh on our first turn. Search your deck for up to 4 Fire Energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Well, then you shuffle your deck, and then your turn ends. So your turn immediately ends after using Kiawe, so you have to be really careful with it, but you are able to build something up very quickly, like Ho-Oh. So turn 1, our ideal play is to straight up use Kiawe, build up our Ho-Oh, and then we can start doing Phoenix Burn. Now, with Kiawe, you can also use it with Tapu Lele, which we can get Lele out with Ultra Ball. So there's many options to pull off a Kiawe here. Just to make sure we're going to pull it off. In the first place, we play up to 3 Tapu Leles, because you do want to be able to pull off that Kiawe play. So we are going to be running 3 Leles. We got 4 Ultra Balls to back it up. This is a post-rotation deck, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed. I got a comment saying, like, oh, you should probably do post-rotation decks. I still didn't really want to do post-rotation decks because Worlds is coming up. So it's kind of like you got Worlds format, but, I mean, I think it would be better just to do post-rotation decks. So there you go. See, we don't play any VS Seeker in this deck, so we only have 2 shots of using Kiawe. So there's that. So the best side attacker with Ho-Oh, in my opinion, is something like Turtonator. You can even do Turtonator with Kiawe. While Bright Flame doesn't do as much damage as Ho-Oh, it still does get the job done pretty nicely. Plus, you have Nitro Tank GX. Attach 5 Fire Energies from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. This is really, really strong to be able to rebuild up your board. Nitro Tank is like kind of like the opposite of Kiawe, whereas Kiawe gets 4 energies out of your deck and ends your turn. Nitro Tank gets 5 energy from your discard pile and still technically ends your turn because it's an attack. Pretty cool. So we are going to be using Nitro Tank here as a way to refuel up our Ho-Ohs in the late game. Since again, Ho-Oh needing 4 energies is a lot. The best way to do it is, of course, I think, to play Turtonator just for Nitro Tank. We do have Shell Trap and Blight Flame too. We might as well run, you know, the Turtonators because we do play DC in the deck already. And we can use Bright Flame, which is still really powerful. We even have Burning Energy to back it up. So the main attackers are going to be Ho-Oh and Turt. We do play a 2-2 Zoroark line. The reason why we play 2 Zoroarks in the deck is because of its ability stand-in. Phoenix Burn states that after you use this attack, you can't use Phoenix Burn. So you'd have to use Sacred Fire the next turn, which only doing 50 damage is not a whole lot of damage. Even Choice Band won't help that at all. So we are going to be playing Zoroarks in order to stand in and keep using Phoenix Burn every single turn. Not to mention, we do have the option to use Mind Jack, which Mind Jack is a very strong attack. It can take big knockouts just on a DCE. So if we do need the option to do Mind Jack to punish our opponent, we do have that option there. And we do play 1 Koko. We do already play DC. You might as well use it for Flying Flip. It's also a really good starting Pokemon to Ho-Oh turn 1. Like, say you go Nest Ball for Ho-Oh, Kiawe it, and Koko's in the active. You'd rather have Koko in the active than Ho-Oh, because then your opponent can easily drop a Lele and smack your Ho-Oh for a lot of damage, which you don't want to have happen. So with Koko, it's just a decent starting Pokemon. It's also something good to Guzma into. So there you go. Then we all got 3 Leles. Of course we play 3 so that it increases the odds of pulling off that turn 1 Kiawe play that we need. So those are all of our Pokemon in the deck. We go over to the trainers. We have quite a bit of items. Again, this is post-rotation. I don't really know what the best supporter counts are right now. Everyone's saying like 3 Guzmas, 4 Sickas, 4 Rens. Probably the best way to play it, so I don't know if it is, but that's the way we are going to be running. We do play 2 Field Blowers. Field Blower, of course, gets rid of tool cards and stadiums. It's very good. I think 2 is are going to be the norm from now on. 2 Nest Balls, just so you can turn 1 Nest Ball for a Ho-Oh and still use Ultra Ball or something for Lele. Nest Ball is just a really good way to get Pokemon down, especially your Ho-Ohs, because you're going to need this turn 1 to pull off that Kiawe. Increases the odds of pulling off that turn 1 Ho-Oh. So that's why we got that. We do play 1 Rescue Stretcher. Obviously, we got Rescue Stretcher in here to be able to retrieve some Pokemon. You could play Super Rod if you want to, but since we already have Nitro Tank, there's really no need for Super Rod. So we're going to be playing, of course, Rescue Stretcher. I need to get a secret rare one of these. We got our 4 Ultra Balls, of course, to search out our Pokemon. We got 2 Potowns and 1 Scorched Earth. I decided to split these stadiums up. I was originally going to just play 2 Potowns or even 3. There's really no evolution in this deck that matter. Zoroark, yeah, okay, it's got 100 HP. You don't really want to put it down to 70, but it's fine because Zoroark is not really going to be the main attacker. It's already really squishy. Zoroark is super easy to knock out as it is, so it's not like having Potown in play is really going to matter, you know, so it's not a big deal to give it 70 HP. But again, since we don't really play any evolutions that main attack, like Ho-Oh doesn't attack, not to mention with Potown and Choice Band, Ho-Oh's hitting for good numbers on Gardevoir. I'm just saying, if Gardevoir takes Potown damage, Phoenix Burn with a Choice Band is knocking it out in one hit, so there is some relevance to using Potown in this deck. We do play, of course, 1 Scorched Earth just to be able to get some draw support in. You can also synergize very nicely with Nitro Tank if you have 4 energies in discard and you're like, oh, I just need that one less energy to go in the discard pile. Well, you got Scorched Earth. It's just a good draw support. It can also help us to pull off turn 1 Kiawe, because you never know, those 2 cards could be very vital and could in fact be the turn 1 Kiawe play that you needed. We got 3 Guzmas. Again, this is post-rotation. We would play 1 Guzma, 1 Lysander if it wasn't, but since it's post-rotation, via Seeker is no longer in the format, we're going to be playing 3 Guzmas. God forbid getting 3 Fullers, jeez. We got 2 Kiawes. Maybe 3 is a little better, but in the late game, you're not really going to be using Kiawe all that much, in my opinion. You'd rather go with Nitro Tank. But you could run 3 Kiawes if you were really desperate. We got 4 Rens for draw support. Again, don't really know what the best supporter lineup is right now for post-rotation. People are saying 4 Rens, 4 Sickas. Well, we got 4 Rens. We do play, of course, our 4 Professor Sycamores. And we do play 1 Professor Kukui. If we ever need to do Phoenix Burn with a Choice Band and Professor Kukui to one-shot a Gardevoir GX, well, there's your answer. Gardevoir could be pretty tough regardless, just because Phoenix Burn needs 4 energies to be attacking. It's a lot of energy, but it is what it is. So we do got 1 Kukui. We got our 3 Choice Bands, so that Ho-Oh is, of course, hitting for bigger numbers. Especially doing 210 damage, it allows you to one-shot Alola Ninetales GX. We got 1 Fighting Fury Belt in the deck. Now, I like Fighting Fury Belt because since Ho-Oh is already doing 180, it's already doing decent damage, so I was like, why not run Belt? Both Ho-Oh and Turtonator have a whopping 190 HP. For a basic GX Pokemon, 190 HP is insane. So why not take advantage of that and run a Belt so that you can go up to even more HP and give yourself 230 HP. A 230 HP Ho-Oh that's doing 190 a turn with Zoroark, yeah, that does seem pretty threatening. So we do got 1 Fighting Fury Belt. We do play 2 Float Stones just for Zoroark to stand in and retreat for free. 2 Burning Energies for our Turtonator, so when you do Bright Flame, you don't have to discard the energies, because while you have to discard the Burning Energy states that you don't actually need to discard it. You can put it right back on Turtonator. So we Bright Flame, discard the Burning Energies, put them right back on Turtonator. We got 3 DCEs, mainly because we can use Shell Trap, we can use Flying Flip, we can use Energy Drive, and we can use Mind Jack. And if you're really desperate, you can Sacred Fire in the early games. And then we play a total of 10 basic fire. I think 10 is a good amount. We already technically have 12 fire energies if you want to count Burning. Unfortunately, Burning Energy cannot be searched out with Kiawe, and you can also not use Burning Energy with Nitro Tank, but you can, of course, use the basic fires for that. So we do play 10 fires. I think 10 is a good amount, considering we already have Burning Energy. And Burning Energy can already go on Ho-Oh anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. So this is my Ho-Oh Turtonator Kiawe deck. It's a pretty fun deck. Tried it out on stream. Had some pretty good luck with it. So let's go find some matches of the deck. See you next on PTCGO. And let's find out if the deck is any good. Alright guys, let's go hop into a match with our Ho-Oh deck here and see how it works out. By the way, do you guys want to see a roasting bad trades video for Burning Shadows? I've kind of been feeling one. I saw a few posts on Reddit recently of people like, man, what are these trades? They're so bad. So if you guys want to see a roasting bad trade video for Burning Shadows, I'm definitely down to do another one. So if you guys want to see it, I'm open to do it. What I'm not open for is bad hands. Okay, so praying we can top the Kobo. Be nice to get that turn one Phoenix Burn. Playing against Water Eye. Good thing we are, of course, weak to lightning and not water. That's one of the nice things about Zoroark, or not Zoroark, sorry, Ho-Oh. It's got such a good weakness. Like, the only lightning threat right now is Tapu Koko, so you don't even have to worry. And no one's going to play Jolteon, which is good too. So Ho-Oh's got a really good weakness. I like how they switched it up. Alright, we can draw an extra card. Please be... not actually the good card I wanted to draw over Ho-Oh. I mean, if he plays Water, there's really no point in using Turtonator here. So... yeah, I think I'm just going to put it down anyways. I mean, whatever. I might regret that. I mean, I could go Kiawe here, obviously, build up this Turtonator. I mean, we could do that and then retreat, go Lele. I'd rather build up a Ho-Oh, though. And that's one of our only Kiawes. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. I'd rather build up Ho-Oh than... because, again, Turtonator's weak to thing. It's not a big deal. Alright, at least we got another Kiawe playoff for next turn. And I think I'm going to pass. We'll keep Po-Town in our hands for later, of course, so there's that. Drampa again. I guess this is Drampa Kingdra. That's my best guess. We do play DC and Burn Energy, but again, our main priority is, of course, going to be Fire, so it's not the end of the world. I'm glad he lost Field Blower, though. Piplup. Oh, I see. It's Empoleon Drampa. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. I knew, like, the Empoleon from Breakthrough is pretty interesting. So it's kind of cool to see someone try and bring it to life. So yeah, we're definitely not going to be putting Po-Town into play now. Alright, so another Turtonator, really? Alright, we'll get rid of that and we'll get rid of Po-Town. Po-Town's basically useless in this game because it's only going to benefit him. So we'll grab Ho-Oh here and we'll put it down. And I guess we'll Lele here for Kiawe. Seems good. Seems good to me. And then we can probably Ultra Ball away Guzma and whatever we top deck for another Lele. And then, of course, get ourselves Sycamore or N. And we'll be all good. So, let's just Kiawe into Ho-Oh. And there we go. Ho-Oh is built up and he can one-shot Drampa. Plus, we don't even have any special energy on us. Not to mention, 190 HP lets him live a hit from Berserk and a Choice Band. He'd have to find Empoleon to be able to pull it off. He's definitely going to get an Empoleon in play here. Just because... that big wheel gave him 10 cards. There's no way this dude ain't gonna get an Empoleon. Alright, there's Po-Town. So it looks like we didn't even need our own Po-Town. Looks like he was supplying us. That's fine, though. I think we'll be okay this match. I'm not too worried, to be honest with you. We see Ultra Ball, so it looks like he's gonna get an Empoleon. I mean, if he actually whiffed Rare Candy Empoleon here, I'm gonna be so surprised. There's no way he whiffed it, though. No way. Yeah, he got it. We'll see if he can knock out Zorua. I'm honestly hoping he doesn't, because Zorua could be good here. You never know, he might fill up his bench, and maybe we can take a cheeky knockout with Zoroark. The more KO possibilities, the better. I mean, yeah, I could even just Guzma the Ho-Oh, or not the Empoleon if I wanted to. Right, well, if we knock out his active, we get rid of it. We'll see if he plays Max Elixir, though. If he plays Max Elixir, this could change everything, because then he'll be able to build up multiple Drampas. What I'm hoping here, we can knock out Drampa, and then he won't be able to respond with a Drampa Berserk knockout himself. So we'll see if he's able to respond or not. Even if he does, we might be able to Bright Flame him. So, hopefully we're okay. Well, he's losing a lot of energies. I think he does play Max Elixir. He does. I knew it. Please, whiff, yes! Okay, he lost like 5 energy so far, so I was kind of expecting that not to hit. Did he even find DC? Okay, he does. I'm glad. The fact that he whiffed Max Elixir is huge. Honestly, kind of tempts me not even to play Guzma and just keep it. So I can just Guzma, Ultra Ball Koko, Guzma, the other Drampa tries to build up. So we're going to get knocked out, which is fine. We'll bring out the big ol' Ho. I can honestly, if I knock out Empoleon, he's not going to be able to hit for much damage. Oh, we got Float. That's huge. Tempted just to knock Empoleon out, but I think we need to try and get more energies into play, to be honest with you. We need to try and build up more offensive things, like maybe Turtonator. Like, I know he plays Empoleon, but he can't one-shot Turt. He would need a Choice Band to do so. Should I end him? No, he's only got 5 cards. I think it'd be Sycamore. I would end him, but again, he's only got 5. Let's go Sycamore and try and maybe build up another Pokemon here. That wouldn't be bad. Maybe get another Zorua down. How did I not get any energy, bro? Are you serious? What the heck? How did I not hit any energy? I got like 14 in the deck. That's pretty bad. Let's just get rid of that Potown if it's ever relevant. We'll keep Choice Band because I'm going to need that for my boy. And let's knock him out with Phoenix Burn. And the best part about this, he might not be able to respond with a knockout of his own. I mean, I don't know how we whiffed an energy there that really... I don't know. I was doing some practice games for this video to make sure this list was good. And literally, I had the same luck where I drew into nothing. Like, I whiffed energy so hard and it cost me the game because I couldn't find energy. I don't get that. I play so much energy in the deck. Why you do this to me? Okay, there's a DCE, despite Righteous Edge. We didn't get any supporters, though. Post-rotation, you're killing me. Via Seeker, why'd you have to leave us? Alright. Another DC. Great. I mean, are the Lele's prized? We didn't get Zoroark either. We were not able to actually respond. That sucks. Should I just retreat into... I could bring up Turtonator, honestly, if I wanted to. Since we're the Lele's prize, I don't think we're taking a prize this turn. I think it's best to get a Koko in play. Obviously I'm not going to do Flying Flip, but if I need to sacrifice something for another Kiawe, Koko will be my man. Actually, let's do this. Let's Shell Trap him. We'll keep Hole for later. I'm gonna Shell Trap him. Yeah, sure, we'll Shell Trap him. I'm gonna Shell Trap him here and be like, yo, you're gonna take some damage, and we can do another Shell Trap and then knock him out, which I like. I mean, it does put more damage on the board. Who cares? I think Shell Trap was the best play. I mean, I could have went for Lele, hit him for 60, but I don't want to walk into Righteous Edge. Ho-Oh is basically the best thing we have right now. We need to keep him alive. Okay, so he's definitely playing Pulse Rotation, so I haven't seen a single Via Seeker or like Level Ball or anything. Assuming he would play Level Ball or even Die Ball, so he definitely is playing a Pulse Rotation list. Choice Band. Is he going to knock me out here? Let's see. I mean, if he whiffs DC, this is huge. Let's see. Nah, he didn't. Rip. He put another Pokemon down, which is awesome, because maybe if we need to finish him off with Zoroark, we have that option. But unfortunately, we are going to get knocked out here because Empoleon is giving him the extra damage. Please, fill up your bench. We're letting him put a lot of energy into play, which I don't like. Ho-Oh is definitely going to get knocked out next turn, too, which is pretty bad. Alright, best case scenario, I top that Guzma, I take out Drampa, this thing can be finished off by Lele. I'll take it. That's not bad, I guess. Whatever, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm just gonna slap a DCE onto Zorua. Alright, can we please get Zoroark here so I can knock him out Zoroark? No, why? Dude, we whiffed Zoroark. That's so bad. We are not getting lucky today, honestly. We needed Zoroark because I really, really wanted to Mind Jack and knock him out, and then... That's so bad. Alright, I guess we just hope that he doesn't knock me out here with Drampa. He's got to have a DC, though. Man, that's so bad. Alright, we're in trouble. Hopefully he doesn't find DC. Field Blower, I mean, that's pretty bad, too. We lose that Float Stone. Alright, please do not knock me out. Choice Band, I mean, doesn't really matter because he's already knocked me out with the Berserk with the DCE. Alright, we see Lele. Does he have another Sycamore in the deck? He does. Unless other ones are prized. Alright, please. Please, PTCGO gods, make him whiff. Make him whiff that DCE, please. Dang, he plays a lot of energy. Alright, please, whiff DCE, please. No! Bro, why? Man, dude. That's so bad. We're getting so unlucky here, guys. Jeez Louise. I don't think we can knock out Drampa. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do, I don't think. We'd have to have Professor Kiawe and Zoroark. I mean, we got the Zoroark. We didn't get Professor Kiawe. We had Guzma too. We could win, dude. Why, like, bro? These draws are making me get so upset. Where's Guzma? Where's Lele's dude? Oh my gosh. He's got to have another Guzma, though. I was thinking just bring out Ho-Oh, put a Fighting Fury Belt on, and try and take a hit from Drampa. But he's got to have Guzma. Man, these draws. These draws, man, these draws. Alright, let's just spam Choice Band. I'm gonna end him. I'll try that play. We'll end him to 1 and hope he doesn't hit that Guzma. Just hope for the best. Oh, I could have belted Lele, actually. That would have been the better play. I don't know why I didn't do that. My bad. Alright. We're not doing enough damage with Mind Jack, right? We're only doing 40, 70, 100, 130. We're only doing 160. He lives with 20 HP. If we had Professor Kiawe, we'd win the game here. I think we literally just retreat into Ho-Oh and hope for the best. That might not even be enough at this point, though, to be honest. We'll see. Kind of my best bet. Dude, though, my draws this game were not very good. No, are you serious? He actually got the Guzma off the Lele to 1. Bruh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay there. Dude, my luck that game was absolutely atrocious. That's so bad. Well, fortunately we're going to lose that game mainly off of really bad luck. I think we definitely could have won that if our luck was a little better. We didn't even get the turn 1 Kiawe. We just got really unlucky that game, which just blows my mind. But we will get another match in here with our deck, and hopefully we won't get so unlucky like the last game. We'll see. Like, we got so many whiffs that game, and then the fact that we end him to 1 and he still hits the Guzma is just, I don't get it. The luck that game was so atrocious. And I think we're playing against Greninja, which, I mean, I'm not a fan of Greninja, but if we have to play against Greninja, so be it. I mean, you never know, it might not be Greninja, but it might just be bluffing with the Froakie coin. Hopefully it's not post-rotation. So the thing with playing post-rotation decks, there's still people not playing post-rotation, so it kind of makes it pointless to play post-rotation, because you're at a huge disadvantage playing post-rotation. So there's that. We got our Zora, we got an S-Ball, a no turn 1 Kiawe once again. That is 3 games in a row now where I haven't gotten a turn 1 Kiawe, but on stream I was able to get it. Maybe I just need to live stream my deck profiles. I'm thinking of doing that, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Yeah, I'm going to have to, man. These whiffs today. Really? How are 2 my Ho-Oh was prized? How you going to do that to me, game? That is so bad. Well, we are getting pretty unlucky today, folks. We are getting some pretty bad luck. This is definitely Greninja. Oh, is he gonna end me? Please end me. Rough Seas, alright. He's putting Rough Seas down now, which is always good. because then we can keep our Potown. Because if we put Potown down, he would have just bumped it. Then we would have wasted Potown, but I'm glad we get to keep it in play now. But rip the turn 1 Kiawe, bro. Alright, let's see here. What are we going to find? Alright, we got Kiawe. That's all that matters. He didn't get anything. Could we win the game? Honestly, I think we're just going to go for the win here. So I don't want to find out what's going to happen if we don't win the game, you know? Alright, I think I'll get rid of Kukui. I don't think we're going to need that. Is DC and Float? Okay, 2 floats, 2 DCs. Should I go for the win? Should I just go for Float DC and just try and win the game? I think I'm going to. If I whiff, I whiff. But let's go for it. Float Stone DC. We got DC! But we didn't get Float. Rip me. Alright, well. That's fine. I think I'm just gonna... put more energies on Ho-Oh. I guess we'll Guzma. I mean, he still doesn't have anything. He didn't do anything last turn. That kind of sucks so that we whiffed. I was just hoping we could just win the game here and be like, alright, let's just get this over with. Let's put my opponent out of his misery. I should have went for the Kiawe, but it's fine. It's fine. That sucks, though. He's able to get things going now. Rip me. I think if he doesn't... Okay, I'll just knock out Froakie then, I guess, with the Lele. We'll do that. Alright, yeah, sure. Seems like a good play. Plus, we keep Potown in play, which is pretty nice. I don't want him to get rid of that, because I know Remoraid can actually get rid of Potown with its attack. Oh, no, he can't. Never mind, it's the other Remoraid. I forgot. Everybody conceded. Worked out in the end. Alright, that wasn't much of a game anyways. We didn't really get to show off anything there. We basically just won the game. Like, a snap of the finger. Let's see. Was it post-rotation? I think it was. It's not. See? You're at such a disadvantage when you don't play post-rotation. I think I might do friend games. And do post-rotation battles that way. So, I think I'm going to start doing that. Just because I don't really want to just play versus and then play against people who are playing post-rotation decks. It's like, boy, what's the point? So I don't want to play against someone who has VS Seekers and stuff. Like, another water deck, jeez. That's 3 water games in a row. So I think what I'm going to do, if, like, I don't know, I doubt many people are even going to get to this point in the video, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. But I'm going to leave a comment down below. I'm going to ask you guys what your gamer tag, what am I saying? Your in-game name is, and what we can do is we can set up a thing where we're able to do versus battles. And I can versus you guys. And we can do friend games, but it's got to be post-rotation. So I think we'll do that. So that'll be fun. You guys can be in the video. I don't know if you guys even have a YouTube channel. You guys get a little shout out. So there you go. There's a lot of benefits from that. You know what I mean? So I think I'll do that. Just because finding games when I'm playing against people via Seeker is so unfair. And yes, we finally got the turn 1 Kiawe. And if he's playing water, this is good. I'm glad they gave Ho-Oh lightning weakness. It's such a good weakness. It's literally only weak to Tapu Koko. And I guess Jolteon if you're like really crazy. So let's find out. But yeah, I'll probably be doing that. So, yeah, some good benefits out of that. Manaphy, really? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Kukui, and Zora. And I'm gonna grab Zora. Let's just check make sure Kiawe's in the deck. Right, it is. I'm gonna grab Zora, and then we can Rescue Stretcher for Zoroark next turn. Seems good in before Delinquent. So yeah, we'll go Lele for the good old Kiawe here. Get ourselves a good old start going. Seems good. I don't know what we're playing against. I think he's playing Manaphy just for Deep Sea Swirl. Because I know back in the day people would use stuff like Cleffa for Deep Sea, not Deep Sea, but you use Cleffa for Eek as like a bit of draw support. So I think that's kind of what he's doing here. We'll see what kind of water deck it is. It's probably Greninja though, just judging from the fact that this guy's got a Greninja or Froakie coin. He's definitely playing Greninja. Definitely playing Greninja, I think. We'll find out. I mean, Greninja I don't think is a bad matchup, but we'll see. Die ball. Alright, moment of truth. Alright, it's not post-rotation. Kind of figured because he has Manaphy. Of course, it's not post-rotation. But again, it's still Worlds format kind of going on, so it's like I don't expect to play against non-post-rotation decks. Okay, can we top that Guzma here just to put this Froakie out of his misery? We don't. Alright, that's fine. Alright, well, I was hoping for Guzma there so we could just knock out Froakie now and just get it out of the way, but we'll grab Zoroark here. That works too. It's probably going to get Frogadier next turn too. Maybe I could do Flying Flip. I don't really want to, I don't know. We'll get another Ho-Oh down. Okay, I'm gonna keep this Nest Ball. I don't really need to put anything on my bench. So I want to put this DC somewhere. Do we just put it on Ho-Oh? Builds it up quicker, I guess, but eh. We'll put it on Lele. I mean, I could do Flying Flip now and just be like, yo. But I didn't hit Guzma. If I hit Guzma, I would have been Flying Flip, because I want to knock out Froakie before it comes Frogadier. I mean, I could just Sacred Fire it, actually, too. That would work. Okay, I'm just going to DC Ho-Oh here, just make sure I get it built up. And, yeah, I'm going to go for Sacred Fire. I don't know, if he tries to bubble me or something, if he pulls it off, I got Zoroark to stand in, and maybe we can find for Float Stone. If not, worst comes to worst, we got a retreat with DC. I'm going to save Turtonator, though. I don't want to put it into play right now. Obviously, Turtonator is weak to water, but we might need it for later. We'll see. Another energy. Yep, sure. I'll just slowly build up Ho-Oh here, and we will slowly just pick off his things. I'm just going to do 50 to both, and then we can just knock him out with Flying Flip next turn, which will be the plan. Take 2 prizes that way. Okay, there's Frogadier. Luckily, it's only got 70 HP, so it's still going to get knocked out by Flying Flip. Another Zoroark. We could go thing here, but I'm not going to. We'll just knock out that Frogadier. My opponent says Broken Heart. I feel for you, boy. I feel for you. He must not have had an energy. Obviously he's getting desperately need energy here so that he can do so we can do Deep Sea Swirl. But I think at this point we're in a good spot. I mean, if he doesn't get anything, we're gonna win the game in a few turns. It would have been nice to just. I mean, I could have went Flying Flip there. It's fine though. All right, there is a max potion on his Froakie. We see another Die Ball. His best bet is to grab Froakie. No, Frogadier. All right, never mind. Alright, does he still have a water energy? I'm assuming he doesn't. He hasn't drawn into them. Yeah, he's not. I really kind of want to end him here, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to end him. But, it's like if I do, I'm going to lose my, I'm going to give him an advantage. We'll beat him slowly, Kappa. Okay, we got Float Stone, so that's good. And yeah, we'll Sacred Fire the Frogadier, and then we'll finish it off with Flying Flip next turn. And then we can keep Ho for later. I mean, I think at this point my opponent is kind of in trouble. We're really getting in there with Ho-Ohs. We're taking out his Frogadiers. Not to mention... Oh, there's a Greninja. Alright, never mind. He's got the Greninja. There's a Skyla. Alright, so we can finally get things going. But unfortunately for him, that Greninja isn't going to be alive for another turn. But maybe what he could do... Because I'm going to Ultra Ball for Lele here. And I'm going to Guzma out this Greninja and knock it out with Phoenix Burn. But what he could do, he might actually be able to stay in the fight with Lifesaver. Honestly, I think his best play here is to do Lifesaver. Just so he can get 2 Pokemon back. Just so he doesn't risk the knockout on the Greninja. No, he's doing Deep Sea Swirl. I would run for Lifesaver so you can get 2 more Froakie, or yeah, you get your Froakie back. That's fine though. I think what he could really do here, we knock out Greninja. I mean, what could happen is we could see a Lifesaver, right? Never know. Now, let's get rid of Burning Energy. I don't really care about that. Grab Lele for Guzma. I really do feel bad that we're kind of just pooping on him here. But you never know, he can make a comeback. If he gets a Pokemon down, he could then do Lifesaver here and maybe get something going. So that'll probably be that. I do feel bad for doing this. I kind of want this to be a real game, not gonna lie, but you never know. It's Greninja. Greninja is the king of comebacks for a reason. So you never know what could happen. Anything is possible at this point, right? Well played. I do feel bad. I'm gonna give him a sad face. Like, I feel bad. I do feel bad for kind of, you know, wrecking him this hard, but obviously, I kind of gotta do it. Greninja's still threatening. It can still make a comeback. It really can. So if he gets to, like, a Froakie here, what could happen is he could Deep Sea Swirl or Lifesaver. Ace Trainer, yes. He's gonna Ace Trainer me. We'll see what we can draw into. I probably should have put a Float Stone down, not gonna lie. I keep forgetting to do that. It's fine. We'll still probably get something. We haven't played many supporters. We still got an energy and a float. As long as we still have an energy, we're good. A rope. I feel bad. Is he trying to stall, or is he like, boy, I can't win? Like, Deep Sea Swirl. Alright, that's game. I really do feel bad. I really do feel bad for my opponent. I really wanted this game to go on longer, but unfortunately, and we topped that Guzma too, so we could have picked off his Froakie. But we'll Phoenix Burn him for the win here. I do feel bad for my opponent here because it was such a good chance, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, one tech you can put in this Ho-Oh deck is actually Escape Rope, because it does actually help you with Phoenix Burn. Obviously, other techs you got is like Ranger 2, even Wishy Washy could be a funny tech. I really do feel bad, though, you know. Honestly, I really did want that game to go on a little longer, though, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it is what it is. it is what it is. I feel bad, but we'll get another match in here with our deck. We actually got 2 4 coins, so we're not actually getting another match in with the deck. Oh, I got 4 hours to get 600 coins. I think I'm going to try and grind the ladder out here before this thing resets, because I really want those 600 coins. That's such a waste opportunity to get free packs. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, yeah, if you didn't already know, they actually added, they're adding legacy packs into the shop. I think they're going to reset weekly, so that's pretty cool. So if you guys are looking for some good legacy stuff, there you go. So we're going to get a Burning Shadow pack. I'm going to open up. Last Burning Shadow pack that I opened, I ended up pulling a Salazzle GX. Maybe this will change with a secret rare item or a full art Gardy. I don't know. I haven't pulled that many good cards from Burning Shadows. My pull rate luck with Burning Shadows has been really bad. I know some people have also been getting some bad luck with Burning Shadows. Yeah, see? Just nothing good. Pretty much a dead pack there. We got really like nothing in there that I needed. So, pack rates, pull rates and pack rates with Burning Shadows has been pretty bad. Let's find out what we're playing against here. Okay, looks like the turn 1 Kiawe actually isn't going to happen. That sucks. Judging from the types, it might be Zoroark. I think it's going to be Zoroark Drampa. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm going to play Scorched Earth here just because I want to try and get Lele and Kiawe. Oh, look at that. We actually hit it. Alright. I'm going to hold on this hand. I like everything in it. Let's go Kiawe here. Turn 1, Turtonator hype for the win. Cool thing about this too, we can literally do double Bright Flame with that Kiawe because it puts 4 energies on us. And before Lele knocks us out, I don't know, if he pulls off some random miracle Lele, like, I don't know, plus power, Professor Kukui, I know, plus power is obviously not in standard. So we bridge it, okay. And look, we got Po-Town too, so we can probably Po-Town him here, and that's obviously going to be the goal. It does help him though, actually, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm not going to Po-Town, never mind. Treats to Tauros, that's cool, we got Choice Band. I'm probably honestly going to Guzma Drampa. Drampa's a little more scarier. Tauros is always easy to one-shot. Ho-Oh one-shots it. It's not really a big deal. Really? Now what you're going to give me? Alright, I guess I'm Lele-ing here, guys. I guess I'm going for Lele. Yeah, that's fine. I'll Lele here. I mean, I could even do another Kiawe. And he concedes! Well, there you go. He's just like, boy, I'm out. Alright, rip the dream. Was it post-rotation Zoroark? It was. Okay, so I guess we got a little lucky there. The reason I didn't want to put Po-Town play, again, Po-Town does help Drampa, and that's not what you want to see when you play against Drampa. You should never put Po-Town in play because it helps out the Drampa, as stated in my Empoleon game. But let's go find another match here with our deck. And the final game, it looks like it's going to be against Metagross. Probably our best matchup, to be honest with you. Or one of our best matchups, because we are fire, and we win the coin flip, which is even more OP. So that's good. Necrozma could be a threat, you never know, but I think we'll be okay. Necrozma's only got 180 HP, so it's not even that strong anyways. Ho-Oh one-shots it, Turt with a Choice Band one-shots it. Even Zoroark can one-shot it. Is it Mega Scizor? I think it is. If it's Mega Scizor, I mean, that's even better. If I'm going to be honest with you. Really, with the hand game? Alright, now unfortunately, guys, our hand is dead. No! Bruh. Alright, well, we'll see what happens with this top deck here. Nest Ball. Alright, I'll take it. I guess we'll grab Turtonator since we do have... Yeah, Turtonator's probably the best bet. I'm gonna put a fire. I think he's gonna play hammers. Turts are probably our best bet here just to put into play. I want to get Ho-Oh down, but it's not happening. These German Kiawes aren't happening as much. Ooh, he passes. And then, this is sad though, because End's gonna help him. It's fine though, I guess. Whatever. I'll send him. Get the ball rolling. I didn't want to do that, but my hand was dead. Let's see what we find. Really? What are these hands today, dude? Alright. Alright, I guess we keep this hand though, because I really am gonna need another Lele for next turn. I don't know. We are not getting lucky with this deck. I've been getting pretty unlucky with this deck right now, guys. Which ain't nice. I knew he played in hand. I knew he played in Hand Hammer. I knew it. I called it. It's definitely Mega Scizor, right? Yeah, I think Mega Scizor can be dealt with though, because he's weak to fire. So, not too bad. Mega Scizor is a little slower since it does need 2 energies. Even with Mega Turbo, it's still not the quickest deck in the world, which is nice to see. And I guess we'll see what else happens. I just gotta close my door in my room really quickly. Hold on. Alright guys, here we go. Let's continue on with this match. Had to close my door. Ultra Ball. I guess gonna grab Scizor number 2. Yep, I was right. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Garbodor doesn't really hurt us too much. It only shuts down Lele. But it's not too bad. It's actually... Okay, I'm surprised he's playing so aggressive here with Scizor. Oh wow, look at that. We're gonna be able to Kiawe here. Let's do that. Let's just Kiawe. I think it's better to Kiawe, just... It's better to be safe than sorry. You know what I mean? It's better to be safe than sorry. We have a DC, so we basically have a free retreat with Lele, so... I'm just gonna fire the turret. I'm gonna just retreat DC Lele. Then take him out with Ho-Oh. That's gonna be the plan here. So let's go Kiawe and be like, yo, you shouldn't have played so aggressive there. Steel Wing ain't gonna save you from the big bad Phoenix Burn. So, oh wow, we literally only have 4 fires left in the deck. That's funny. Alright, we still have Nitro Tank. And we still have a few energies prized. Plus we have our Burning Energy too, so it's not like we're super out of energy. We still got quite a few energies left in the deck, surprisingly enough. We have a lot of ways to get them back too, thanks to my boy Nitro Tank. So we're looking good. My opponent's going to float the other Trubbish. I mean, if he does get Garden Play, obviously he shuts down Stand-In, which could be a bit of a problem, maybe-ish, I don't know. Parallel City, okay, I'm doing less damage. Still doesn't matter, though. We got Choice Band, which basically negates Parallel City's effectiveness. Thanks for the end, though, too, because I didn't have any supporters. Kappa Raz. Let's see what happens. See a nice little special metal. It doesn't really save him, because, again, we're overkilling the one-shot. Alright, Steel Wing. Actually, we lost the way to retreat, too, I just realized. Burning Energy, didn't need that right now. Alright, we're gonna Guzma that. We're gonna knock him out, and... Should I just take him out with Turtonator, to be honest? I think I might. Nah, we'll knock him out with Ho-Oh. I'm gonna be nice and take him out with Ho-Oh. I'm gonna keep the Burn Energy, because he might play more Enhanced Hammers. He might even play Crushing Hammer, too, so I gotta be careful if he does. So, 310. Parallel City, missed me with that, boy. Hey, there's some energy. There you go. Honestly, what we were looking for. He might play Crushing Hammer. He probably plays Flare Gun. He may even play Team Skull Grunt. But even if he does try to mill me out of energies, we obviously still have Turt with Nitro Tank. So I like Turtonator. I think Quad Ho-Oh just doesn't work compared to Turt. And there's a Super Rod, so he's going to be able to get back a few Scizors. But the good thing, Mega Scizor doesn't even one-shot Ho-Oh. It's not doing enough damage to take it out in one hit, which is beautiful. So it's really bad for him. I think even if he gets a Garden Play, it's too late. We basically used up our 2 Lele's, so Lele's already put in enough work as it is. We might need Stand-In, we might not, I don't know. You never know. We're gonna get hit with an end here. If we can hit maybe Float Stone or Guzma, it's a game over. More energy, that works too. So I can just retreat and do a Turt. Scizor Spirit Link. Nice, so it looks like he is gonna get a Mega Scizor down. Does he find an energy to follow up, though? If not, then yeah. Okay, he's not. Alright, sweet. This gives us a turn 2 to save our attack, which is nice, so... Honestly, I think we're going to keep him with that bench. This is preventing him from playing any Lele's down. And you know what we can do? We can just do Professor Kukui here. And we can even do good old Sacred Fire to the active and knock it out. Wait, what? Oh yeah, the parallel derp. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Well, it doesn't really matter where we put that 50 damage anyways. It puts us in a range where we can even 2-shot Garbodor. If we ever need to maybe get rid of Garbodor. I forgot the parallel's in play, whatever, it's fine though. I'm not going to get rid of Parallel because he only has 3 bench spots, and that's good. He can't put down any Lele's, he can't put any more Shaymins, no more Scizors down. It's really slowing him down. Parallel's hurting him more than it's hurting me. So I think I'm just going to let him keep that Parallel City lingering in play for a little bit longer. Seems like a decent play. And yeah. Alright, sweet. We can even Guzma that if we want. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just get rid of 2 useless cards here. Don't really need the belt. We don't need that anymore. Is Lele in the deck? It is. Is Guzma in the deck? It is. Look at that. This is why I like Tapu Koko, because this play wouldn't have been as easy. I mean, we could knock him out with Turtonator, obviously, but again, I'd rather keep the chain going with Ho-Oh. So the good thing about having Guzma in this deck and Koko, it just lets you have that retreat option. So why I like Koko with Guzma, and he concedes. I kind of figured he'd concede. But yeah, I think that'll wrap up the day's video. I think we got some pretty nice games in with this deck. I really do like this deck quite a bit. Ooh, we got a Steam Siege. We can round up the video with a Steam Siege pack opening. But we just showed off how aggressive this can be. When you, even if you don't hit turn 1 Kiawe, it's not the end of the world, because you can still play pretty aggressive with the deck. as shown there, we were able to still keep up some decent pressure. So it was pretty good. We'll open up a Steam Siege pack. Maybe if, you know, PTCGO gods, if you're out there, PTCGO gods, if you're listening to me, grant me a Volcanion or Full Art Sycamore would be even better. If I got a Full Art Sycamore, I would scream. Nah, rip. We got a Pyroar. We got a Pyroar, so yeah. I'm glad we didn't get anything there. I'd rather honestly pull something out of the Burning Shadows pack, to be honest with you. But that was a pretty fun video. Unfortunately, we did lose a game to that Drampa deck, but that's fine. We still were able to put up a pretty good fight against Drampa. We just got a little unlucky there at the end. But yeah, this is a pretty good deck in my opinion. I really like this deck. The only thing that can maybe set it back is maybe Koko. If you have to rely on Turtonator, Koko could be a bit of a problem. But it's fine though. I think this deck can still hold up pretty well. We'll see how it does post-rotation. So thanks for watching the video, guys. If you've enjoyed, hit the like button. And hopefully by next video, guys, you won't be seeing one normal choice band. You'll be seeing 3 secret rare choice bands. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you guys on another PTCGO video. Peace out. Have a good day. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night.